What is up? What is up? What is up, guys? It is your boy ChrisLeeTv back again with another interview. Today, I have my guy Jamrock. As you can see, he is rocking this red shirt with the Jamaican. No, that's not a Jamaican flag. That's
yeah, that's a Jamaican
that's
flag.
a Jamaican flag. Okay.
Yeah.
Rocking the Jamaican flag with the red shirt. You see what it says on the shirt, right? So I wanted to bring him on here, and he actually is doing something a little bit different at Jordan Carriers, and I was doing, as you guys know, I'm no longer there, but I wanted to bring Jamrock on the channel so that we still had a reference and someone to kind of talk to. If you guys had any questions about kind of what's going on over there at Jordan and I'm not able to answer them, today we got Jamrock on here. I'm going to let him introduce himself and let you guys know kind of what he has going on over there. So Jamrock, stage is yours.
Yeah, how you doing, man? Thank you for having me on your show. You know, this is actually my first actual show interview that I'm doing since I've been out here in trucking. But I pretty much go by the name Jamrock Trucker on YouTube and Instagram. I go by CT Dantes. You know, as Chris said, I've pretty much been out here, with Jordan Carriers. I started out with KLLM. And, just after a year, I did a transition from KLLM over to Jordan to start doing flatbed, you know, and that's pretty much been my journey, since then.
So how long have you been in the industry? So like if you started at KLM and you're at Jordan, so it's like a year and a half, about 2 years?
Yeah, coming up on 2 years.
Coming on 2 years? Okay, that's awesome. So what made you want to do flatbed?
Well, I didn't necessarily wanted to do flatbed. I just wanted to get into the wind division section of Jordan Carriers. But one of their requirements when I came over here was that I had to do some flatbed first before I was able to transition over to the wind division.
Got it. How do you like the wind division compared to like a regular flatbed over the road? Kind of how Jordan runs their lanes. What do you think about the differences or the comparisons?
Well, I'm loving wind division a lot more than flatbed because with me in flatbed, I had to do a lot of driving because I was only making like 55 cents a mile, which was 10 cents more than what I was making at KLLM. But at the same time, flatbed was all right, but it never really works out in terms of mileage. Some weeks I'll have a good check, some weeks I won't. So when the opportunity came up for me to transition into the wind division side, I pretty much jumped on it right then and there. And since I've been in wind division, the paychecks have been pretty consistent, and I like, working a job that, I'm sure for steady paycheck every week.
For sure. And that's like a whole different type of, you know what I'm saying? It's not like regular flatbed. Like you have a whole different type of knowledge when you're doing those blades to those, what are they called? The solar, no, that's not solar. It's
these are, I think they call them wind energy blades.
Yeah, the wind energy. So like that's a whole different type of commodity and you have to have a whole nother skill set. What was the training like?
The training was pretty easy. The most that they went over with me when I was at the yard in Pineville, Louisiana, was pretty much the basics as it relates to safety while being out here around the blades. They don't then the basics as it relates to how to drive with this length of trailer, because this is not the regular flatbed trailer. This thing extends to haul a 62-meter blade.
Yeah.
And a 62-meter blade with the truck and the trailer and the blade, it's up to 230 feet long.
Wow.
So that's a lot of length to haul, out here on the road.
And when y'all do travel, I've seen y'all travel before, like going up and down the highway. Like y'all do it in like packs. So it's like y'all have all 3 or 4 blades running together. Yeah.
Some states you can run together in, close proximity, probably about a quarter mile apart. But some states like Illinois, they don't allow us to convoy within the state. So we'd have to separate like at least 2 miles from each other.
Got it. Got it. So where are you from? Like we talked about the Jamaican flag behind you. Are you like originally from the United States, or like are you you know what I'm saying, did you come when you were like older or when you were younger, and like how did that work?
Well, I was born and raised in Jamaica. I spent the first 20 years of my life in Jamaica, and I pretty much came here to the US just before I turned 21 back in 2013.
Mhm.
And I've pretty much been living here since 2013.
That's dope. And you know, I appreciate you. Like I know we've been kind of in the DMs back and forth on Instagram, and we've been
Yeah.
doing this whole like trucker fitness thing, and that's how kind of we got connected. So like I said, I appreciate you for like that encouragement, and you know what I'm saying, for me and other people who are following you, I'm sure that we, you know what I'm saying, we're helping to inspire a lot of people. But can you tell me about like how you got motivated to start, you know what I'm saying, just I've seen your YouTube channel. You got some like some good cooking videos on there, and on the Instagram you're working out and doing stuff like that. And that's like a lifestyle. As far as trucking, like the trucking lifestyle doesn't really, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, promote what you're doing, and it's hard to do what you're doing as far as eating healthy and working out. Like where do you get that motivation, and how you make it, how do you make it like something that's doable in the truck?
Well, before I got into trucking, I used to lift weights. I used to, you know, being in bodybuilding,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much what I got into when I came here in 2013. You know, but then when I got into trucking, I'm gonna say back in 2018, 2000 to 2019, I pretty much got lazy working with
Mhm.
KLLM. And it was after a while I realized I started gaining a lot of weight,
Yes, sir.
and I lost my fitness because I normally play soccer with the Air Force Base. I normally represent the Air Force Base.
Right.
Well, I represented them for the past 5 years, I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
playing soccer. And I used to be really fit. So I used to lift weights, I used to do cardio, all that kind of stuff. And when I got into trucking, all that stuff came to a halt. So when I realized, you know, I was gaining too much weight, I couldn't do the physical activity stuff that I normally do, you know, so I decided that I'm gonna change. And, you know, that's when I started getting back into my habit of, you know,
Mhm.
going to the gym, working out. But I haven't had a gym membership up until 4 days ago when I got this one right here from Anytime Fitness. So
Yeah.
I normally work out, you know, outside my truck whenever I shut down for the day.
Yep.
And that's pretty much what I did in terms of cooking as well. Sometimes when I get a 34-hour reset, I
Mhm.
would cook, barbecue, whatever I feel like doing that day.
Dang.
I would do it on a 34 reset, or I'll do it within a 10-hour break.
Mhm.
So sometimes I don't really get enough sleep,
I hear you.
but you know, I try to, because I like my own food, because
Mhm.
we all know the truck stop food is expensive and it's not really that healthy.
And it's been
So
sitting there on that roller,
yeah,
rolling
yeah,
around for 3 days.
yeah. So I pretty much, you know, made a promise to myself to cook my own food, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
and just, you know, try to stay in shape as much as I can.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, like, if you could, because it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? As far as being a truck driver, like seeing other drivers out there, you know that we're not in the industry where like health is like, you know what I'm saying, um a something that people advocate for. Like people really don't care. We kind of lose ourselves. Like you said, before you got in the truck, you were more into fitness, and then like the truck changed your lifestyle.
Yeah,
It happened to me too. I started gaining weight, and I was lifting weights before, and then like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we kind of have like a subconscious, like you go in the gym, you know what to do because you've done it before. You know how to
yeah,
get the, you know what I'm saying, the body that you had before. You know how to
yeah.
eat properly. Like what tips can you give someone who didn't do that? you know what I'm saying, that didn't have that prior knowledge of going to the gym and eating healthy and, you know what I'm saying, just jumping out and trying to do something like you're doing? Like, what would you tell someone?
Well, one of the biggest things, it's motivation.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have that motivation. You got to have that determination to want to do it. So if this is not something that you used to do before trucking and you're now in trucking and you want to, get into the habit of working out, I would suggest try, hooking up with somebody that's already working out.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be somebody that's in trucking.
Right.
Once it's somebody that's gonna, motivate you and encourage you, even if y'all are miles apart, y'all
Yeah.
can probably do it over the phone or whatever.
Right. It's like you can't
So
really have
just
no
like
excuse,
just like the movement we got going on now with the 600 or the 900 drums a day. I
Right.
mean, we're not close by each other, but we make small videos and we upload it, and we all see that we all are doing our part,
Exactly.
taking accountability for ourselves, trying to get ourselves in shape. So, it can be done. You just got to have that willingness to do it and that determination and that motivation to do it. But if you can't get that on your own, try to get hooked up with somebody, that's already into it and somebody that's going to help you out.
Right. I would say, like you said, what we're doing, like if y'all are watching this and y'all want to be a part of the movement, follow CT Dantes on Instagram. And one thing you didn't say is like get that jump rope, because that's what we're using to, you know what I'm saying, get that heart rate up. I seen you jumping rope with no shoes on, man. I tried that. My calves hurt for like they've been hurting for 2 weeks. Like I had to relearn how to jump rope, but like doing it with no shoes on is like a whole nother type of workout. But I wanted to ask you, and I don't want to keep you for too long. How long do you see yourself with the wind division? You know what I'm saying? Like, is trucking something that you see yourself doing for in the next 5 to 10 years? Like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, actually, for the next 5 years, I actually plan on saving some money because I really want to buy my own truck. I want to start my own business as an owner operator. But for now, if I don't find something that pays a lot more that I'm making here in the wind division, then I'm probably going to be here in the wind division for the next 5 years with Jordan Carriers.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm working on some real estate back home in Jamaica.
Yeah, I've seen that the house that you got.
Yeah.
Talk about
I'm trying to get that done. Plus, I'm trying to save up some more money so I can, also get some real estate property here in the States. And that's pretty much my goal for right now. Finish that house in Jamaica, buy a house here in the States, and also, buy a truck so I can start my own business.
That's some good some good things to invest in. I seen the post that you post about the house in Jamaica. I've been meaning to ask you about that. So is that a house for you or your family, or is that something like an investment property that you're looking to kind of build up and rent out?
Well, that was a house. That's the house that I grew up in.
Yeah.
That's the house that myself, my mom, and my father, and my twin brother, and another one of my brother grew up in. And my father, he passed away about 1 year and 2 months ago, and my mom decided that she was gonna try to transform the house into full concrete instead of it being wood and concrete.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just a project that I told her, okay, I'm gonna just jump on this with you, and you and I are just gonna get this done. And it is gonna be like a vacation property for us whenever we go down, whether it's her or myself,
Right.
or my other brother that's here, my twin brother that's here. Whenever we go down, that's gonna be like a vacation property instead of having to spend money on renting a hotel room.
Very
So
cool.
that's pretty much it.
That's very cool. That's a great mindset that you have, man. Like a lot of people don't think like that, to use you know what I'm saying, the trucking money, because it is good money to put into different avenues and do things like that. So kudos to you.
Yeah.
and I'm sorry to hear about your father. Like I said, I don't want to keep you. I do have a lot of questions I want to ask, but
That's fine. We can go. That's cool. We can
yeah, man.
we can get them done.
So like, what motivated you to get that CDL? Like, were there people like around you, or was there like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was it? What was that like? Were you doing something before and you're like, okay, trucking might get me here faster, or?
Well, growing up in Jamaica, my father was a farmer.
Mhm.
So, he planted a lot of crops and he planted sugarcane. So I used to help him, harvest the sugarcane and stuff
Mhm.
like that. And the tractors that they normally use to come and pick up the sugarcane and bring it to the factories, I used to, well, not necessarily drive one of those, but I would accompany the driver on, some of those tractors and stuff.
Right.
And that's where my love for using chains and being in construction, anything that's pretty much hands-on, that's pretty much where my motivation came from working in the farm with my father. So when
Yeah.
I came up here, I tried getting into the casino business and I realized that wasn't paying much money. And then my other option was to go into the Air Force, to serve into the military. But I needed a job that was gonna pay me a lot of money real
Mm.
fast. Because like I
Right.
said, I'm getting old. I'm about to be 29 in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
What day's today? The
Jason,
fifth.
July 5th. Yeah.
About in about 7 days, I'm gonna be 29. I'm getting old.
Got
So
it.
I had to find something that was gonna make me some money, because like I said, I got a lot of goals to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
So, I used to do security at a casino overnight. And one of my other friends that's actually working here in the wind division,
Yeah.
it was me and him that, had the idea to go into the military. But
Right.
when we went to the gym, he was like, he couldn't handle the workout, to get in shape. So we
Mm.
decided we was gonna try a different avenue, in terms of finding something that could make us some money. So one of the nights when we went to work, we just pretty much went on the computer when we had our little 15-minute breaks, and we pretty much, searched up some jobs that paid money,
Yeah.
and that's how we stumbled on trucking. And he pretty much just, I think he quit like 2 days or 3 days after that.
No, he
After we
wasn't
found
playing.
out
Yeah.
trucking, yeah, he pretty much quit, went home, got his CDLs, and he came out. I think he started with McElroy in
Yeah.
Alabama, and after that he went to I think he went to night transportation, and then I think he left night, and then he came over to Jordan, and he has been at Jordan for the past 3 to 4 years. I'm gonna say he's been
That's
at
awesome.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's been over here in the wind division. So pretty much my motivation getting into trucking came from my upbringing back home in Jamaica. And once I came here and I realized there was a actual job that I could do over here, that I actually like doing,
Right.
I just hopped right into it.
That's very dope. That's a great story. All right. My last thing. It don't got nothing to do with nothing we talked about today. But you had that iPad on the back of your what's it call it, and I was like,
The sun visor.
yeah. And we was chilling in there
Well,
watching the movie, and I was like, man, how did he do that? So like, what do you have in your truck? You know what I'm saying? How's your truck set up? Because I just set up my truck today, and it was I didn't have a mattress. I mean, I had a mattress, but like the plastic was on it. I had no storage or nothing in there. I had to go get storage bins. I got cleaning supplies. You know what I'm saying? Stuff to kind of eat and snack on. Like, what
yeah.
are some of the things that you have to have in your truck for, you know what I'm saying, to make it your truck, make it feel like, you know what I'm saying, somewhere you can live and spend time?
Well, at the moment it's pretty comfortable, but I'm thinking about getting a TV,
Okay.
and I'm probably gonna buy me a PlayStation or whatever kind of game, because I haven't played game in so many freaking years. So
Yeah.
um, uh, that's pretty much the only thing that's missing from this truck is a TV. But I pretty much have everything that I need, like you said earlier, that tablet right there on the sun visor, that's pretty much my TV because
Right.
I connected to the hotspot on my phone, and I pretty much just watch movies online, all day, every day. And as it relates to food, well, you already know how that part goes. I go to Walmart, do some grocery shopping, buy whatever, if I eat chicken all this week, then I change it up next week, probably try to do fish or, beef or something like that.
Right.
But for this coming week, it's gonna be fish because I actually just went and bought some green beans,
Okay.
some other stuff, so after this interview, I'm pretty much gonna be preparing my meal for the next 6 days, pretty much. Because this refrigerator that I have in this truck it's all right. It can hold up to, I'm gonna say, about 12 plates of food.
Okay. Is it like a truck stop refrigerator, or is it something you got from like Amazon or Walmart?
This came in the truck.
Oh, okay. I've never had a truck with a refrigerator already in there, so I don't know what that's like, man. I don't never.
Yeah, they gave. I think this is a 2021 truck.
Yeah.
So it came with a refrigerator. The only thing I had to put in here was a microwave.
Got it. Yeah.
But it came with a refrigerator and everything.
Very cool. So you got a microwave and a fridge. That's really all you need. You know what I'm saying? Just to heat up something cold, and like you said, just have your meals prepped out, so you don't got to go in that truck stop to get none of that food in there, because it's all, you know what I'm saying, it's all going to make your body do something that you don't want it to do. But
plus I don't really like leaving my truck anyways. Once I shut down and I pull these curtains, then that's pretty much it, unless I gotta go inside to take a shower or use the bathroom for other purposes.
I feel you. I really appreciate it, man. It was a great interview. Jamrock, like I said, everybody go subscribe to Jamrock's channel, the YouTube channel one more time. Can you give them all your socials and everything? And if you guys go to Jordan, before you do, make sure you Instagram DM at CT Dantes. I'm gonna let you give the exact name, but make sure y'all go check him out. If you have any questions about Jordan, the wind division, anything like that, please reach out to him. Let him know that you are interested in coming to Jordan. He will be able to help you out. Yeah,
that's pretty much it. Just reach out to me at CT_Dantes on Instagram. And if you want to check out some of my videos on YouTube, then you can, watch them at Jamrock Trucker on YouTube. And that's pretty much it. If you like what you see, you can subscribe to the channel, whatever you feel like doing, but that's pretty much it. I don't really do this as, something that I try to do every week. I just do it as like a hobby, whenever I have some free time. So I might not upload a video like every week or every 2 weeks. It might just be, sometimes 3 weeks I don't really upload any videos. But
you are active on Instagram. Like, we post daily on Instagram. So make sure y'all definitely follow him on Instagram. It's daily content from working out and just all kinds of good stuff that he's posting. You see his house that he's posting. So there's a lot of stuff that he's doing, and I'm peeping game. So like I said, I see it. I think you guys should check it out. Get you guys a jump rope and get into this challenge with us. We're at 900 jumps as of today. We're at 900 jumps.
Yeah.
So it's your boy ChrisLeeTv. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I appreciate you again, Jamrock, for coming on. And
thank you for having me.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and follow us. Deuces.
Peace.